Hello, I'm Fernando Aleixo. I'm Product Manager for the Horizontal Solutions at Boyum IT. And during the session, I'm going to present the roadmap for our solution regarding the second quarter of 2019. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for the time and interest. And this is a live session. It's going to be recorded, so let's get started. We will cover the product roadmaps, and then at the end, I will have some important announcements. As a company, our vision is to inspire other companies to achieve a sustainable growth and a competitive advantage. And our goal is to deliver our vision through our solutions to our partners and customers worldwide. Before diving into the roadmaps, I would like to have a small disclaimer here because roadmaps are living documents and they are more likely to change than to stand still over time. So be aware that all information related to the features and future direction here is subject to change at any time. And this is our approach regarding roadmaps. First, we talk about recent innovations. Then we talk about the short-term innovations already planned. And then we talk a little bit about the future. The solutions that we are going to talk about, they belong to a horizontal portfolio. And what does it mean? Like, basically, we are talking about solutions that bring value to any kind of business, regardless of its industry. Could be a manufacturing company, a retail, distribution, wholesale, you name it. If a company runs SAP Business One, they will get value from all these solutions. Even if we do not have any great new functionalities for a given solution, our product team will always deliver value according to our product development mindset, which is comprised of three fundamental pillars. Quality first, to keep partners and customers confident about using a reliable solution. User experience, to enable users to have a pleasant experience while completing their tasks easily and efficiently. And your voice matters, to improve our solution based on real-life needs from Business One users and partners worldwide. This is our permanent commitment to you. Just as an example, in 2019, we have already implemented 32 new B1UP features from the community. That's why I keep saying, join our community and help us make the best products for you. Well, what's CRM for Outlook? It's by far the best integration between SAP Business One and Microsoft Outlook. You can get information about customers, suppliers, any business partner, and you can work directly from Outlook, which is where people usually like to work from. And by doing this, you can increase productivity and also complete the most important task that you have in Business One directly from Outlook. And its product vision is to drive sales growth by providing useful information and increasing productivity. It's all about information and productivity. Let's quickly recap about the recent innovations. Well, we have delivered a 64-bit server component, pretty much to follow the SAP guidelines and to be in full compliance with 64-bit operation systems. We also support now Microsoft Outlook 2019 to be up to date to the latest Outlook version for the ones not still using the Office 365. Related to business scenarios, CRM now can copy sales quotations from sales orders, just like you do in SAP. And also we support different document series, not only the primary one. Regarding user experience, we did a complete redesign of very important windows like business partner and sales opportunity. We have created a new window for contact person in CRM for Outlook. We have added a lot of new golden arrows for navigation, and the objective was to deliver a very fluid browsing experience into the product. You can now customize all grids and UDFs by selecting the columns you want to display. We have added something called create new buttons. Actually, we had enhanced this feature because now you can create new documents from various places in the system, having context-based buttons with the relevant options. The original idea with this one was to just create activities from everywhere, but we have expanded to all sorts of documents. Call, mail, and website buttons. These are pretty much shortcuts to the most used actions right next to the relevant fields. So you can just click the icon regarding a website next to the website field and then have a shortcut to this into your browser. These features that are marked with a star are popular community requests and requests that you guys created in our product community or that you guys voted for. So keep participating and engaging because we do things for you. Plan innovations. Well, to be honest, in the first quarter, we gave a lot of focus to CRM for Outlook, and we had a big release in February. And we got an amazing feedback from you guys, and thanks for getting in touch. It's really nice to talk to you. And the aim of this big this big release was to improve the CRM for Outlook usability based on a usability study that we did last year. As I mentioned, we refreshed the design of some objects according to the updated Outlook interface. We created shortcuts and everything. And now we are going to slow down a bit regarding new features for CRM for Outlook. But we are going, of course, to stick to our product development mindset, taking care of quality, usability, and things like that, but without any major features in the short term. And the main reason for that is because SAP 10 is coming, right? And SAP has announced in their roadmap that they will deliver some new CRM capabilities in SAP Business One. And based on that, we want to wait and see what's coming, actually, and then decide whether we should integrate new SAP objects or enhancing the existing ones, or even incorporate new features. So we are kind of depending on the SAP new roads and definitions about the CRM capabilities in B1 to decide what's coming next. About the future, the only thing that we know for sure is that CRM for Outlook will support SAP Business 110. And this is the first step. As I mentioned, what comes next, we will decide according to the SAP enhancements as well. Now let's shift to B1 iPayment. Well, simply put, with B1 iPayment, you can receive electronic payments in Business One through payment gateways, right? And more than this, you can also automate and streamline financial processes in B1, gaining a lot of productivity in your financial crew and your financial department. Currently, it's integrated to 8 major gateways worldwide. So regardless about where you're located, I'm pretty sure that you have a gateway that will cover your country, so you can use iPayment to get these benefits. And what kind of value do you want to provide with iPayment? Of course, process payments, but we also have like this improved productivity statement. And this shows where we want to lead iPayment to, right? Not only dealing payments and taking payment, but also optimizing and streamlining financial processes in SAP Business One. Make people work better, like automate things. So this is our current product vision for iPayment. Recent innovations. First, let's talk about some integrations. We did an integration to a new gateway called Square. They are a well-known and prominent payment service provider from the US. They are based in California. And they are currently serving customers from the US, of course, UK, Australia, and Japan. And on top of that, Square is also an SAP solution provider. So they are into our ecosystem, and they offer a very comprehensive point of sale solution, which is completely integrated to B1. So it made a lot of sense for us to work with them. So check them out, right? We also did some, like a major print and delivery integration to iPayment, and this is one of the coolest features we've delivered in the recent past, because it does improve productivity. Remember the product vision. With this integration, you can send documents and receive payments in a 100% automated way. For example, after creating an invoice in B1, you can your customer can receive an email containing the PDF printout of the document, and inside this PDF document, there is a link where the customer can click the link and enter their credit card details for payment. And when this payment is processed, the Business One invoice is automatically settled. So with no human interaction at all. So you just created the invoice, and the system will do the rest for you. They will send the email with the PDF and the link, and once the payment is processed, it will be settled in B1. So it's a really, really major improvement in terms of productivity. You can save a lot of time and money by using this integration. Regarding user experience, we did an usability study for B1 iPayment in Q1. In pretty much the same fashion we did for CRM for Outlook by the end of 2018. And we have already delivered some improvements last quarter, but there are many, many more to come. So, and we have added some enhancements to the page of add credit cards and pay now links. And we had also included the blue help buttons, what they are about. All windows in iPayment now have a blue button that leads you to up-to-date documentation. So if you're using some feature or something and you have a doubt, just press this blue help buttons, and in case of emergency, they will lead you to up-to-date information and documentation. Easy deployment. Honestly, now iPayment is easier to deploy than ever, and also to configure, because we have delivered some cool features like the go live checklist. So you just follow the steps to get B1 iPayment up and running with a very, very detailed checklist. And we also have the troubleshooting assistant. If something goes wrong, you get a detailed action log with a list of solutions and actions to take, right? So it will be easier to find and solve problems if you run into them. We are also supporting SQL Server 2017. We have a better way to manage personal data on credit cards for a better GDPR compliance. Some enhanced business scenarios. And regarding the server component, a major performance enhancement. Now our monitor runs 6 times faster. And as I mentioned before, the features tagged with a star, they came from the community or they were supported from the community. So go there and vote for the features you most like. Planned innovations. So let's start with integrations again. As you noticed, the print and delivery integration is working with 3 big gateways, Authorize.net, Secure Trading, and ProPay. But we want to expand it to other gateways and hopefully to all of the supported ones. So we're going to work on that during Q2. The product development mindset, quality, user experience, and your voice matters, but especially regarding the user experience this time. As I mentioned, we did a great usability study for iPayment during Q1. So we want to deliver several usability improvements throughout the entire product. So the user experience will be way more fluid by the end of Q2. So stay tuned for that. And as I mentioned before, our goal with iPayment is not only to process payments, but also to provide optimized and automated financial processes within Business One. I would like you guys to keep that in mind, because I would like to challenge you guys a little bit to collaborate into our product community, because we would like to know what kind of financial processes would you like to get automated or enhanced in Business One. Because based on your inputs from real life experiences, we can push iPayment to the direction that we want, which is not only to process payments, but also to deliver this kind of benefit to enhance productivity and make people work better. Okay? Thanks for your collaboration on this. Regarding future, we have some plans already set. We are going to support SAP Business 110, of course. We're going to also deliver a 64-bit server component for iPayment, as we did for CRM for Outlook. And we need to have a new certification for the product, because every 3 years we need to do this, so let's get it done. Regarding the integrations, eventually we can add some additional gateways or different payment methods based on potential opportunities, as we did with Square, right? But we already support 8 gateways for credit cards. So this payment method is quite well covered, let's say. But as per additional payment methods, it would be nice to get also your feedback regarding the ones that would make sense for B1 customers out there. So again, your voice matters, right? Which additional payment methods do you believe are relevant? We have been thinking about PayPal, Google Pay, Apple Pay, or ACH and EFT for US customers, where we have a lot of iPayment customers. Um, Regarding credit cards, of course, we had some requests regarding level 3 data processing, and then we would like to know how relevant is this for your company or your customers. Anyway, if you think there's something missing for a payment, again, please join our community and let us know, because your feedback is really, really valuable. And also vote for the features that are already there from other people and from other partners, because getting votes is like a metric for us to understand where is the market driving us. And last but not least, cloud and web. We are considering to do something called B1 iPayment online services, which is pretty much to make iPayment interact with SAP Business One through the SAP HANA service layer. And the benefit of this is then when having this working, we no more need to have any server components to be installed. Everything can run from a cloud component. So we have this in mind as well. And finally, the one and only B1 Usability Package. I'm sure that most of you guys were waiting for this part of the session. And what is the B1 Usability Package, or just B1UP? It's a solution designed to easily customize and automate processes in Business One. And not only, I will tell a little bit more about it in the next slide. And it's also designed to enhance the user experience to an optimal level. So most of you guys already know the solution. So this is just a small recap for the newbies, if any, of course. And what kind of value do we want to provide with B1 Usability Package? We have changed the product vision for B1UP a little bit, and it's a very important change because the product vision is like our North Star. It's what guides us regarding the value that we want to deliver with the solution. Our solutions portfolio is becoming more and more integrated so that you can get the most of the benefits that B1UP already delivers to SAP Business One, also for BEAS manufacturing and Produmex WMS. So the updated product vision is to deliver the best user experience by tailoring and automating SAP Business One, BEAS manufacturing, and Produmex WMS. Recent innovations. First, let's start with the B1 online services. We have implemented something for the exchange rates. It's our very first online service using the HANA service layer. And this is how things are going to work from now on, because we are going to prioritize things using the service layer as much as we can, because it leads to a lot of advantages. You can set, for example, the exchange rates on a schedule like you did before, but without having to install a server component. This leads to higher availability, less setup and updates from the customer side, and also no versioning gap or less support, let's say. Integrations, as I mentioned before, we did an integration between print and deliver and iPayment. And regarding BEAS integrations, now we support a syntax that can get values from BEAS screens when running B1UP configurations, pretty much as we do with the dynamic syntax for Business One. You can also run directly from the Add and Edit menus module BEAS universal functions without any middle commands or something like this. We are also supporting new documents for print and delivery, so documents that were added in version 9.3 from Business One. In user experience, the item placement tool now allows you to place items to the left or to the right of another item, not only above and below as we did before. We got a lot of votes for this one, so we prioritized. We had some other minor things like the toolbox bill of material navigation. You can choose when you click an item, a link to an item which has a bill of material. You can choose if Business One should navigate directly to the item master data or to the bill of materials. You can choose the behavior now, some UDT handler enhancements, and also the blue help buttons that we also talked about regarding the iPayment. It's pretty much the same. In automation, we have new macro commands, and also the dynamic code UF can handle variables like the store variables from macros, and also the regular report type variables from business one. Still on reporting, we have some cool and new stuff for the B1 dashboard. So you can now choose different skins, and we have a refreshed design as well for the module. There are several skins that you can play with and have a different colors and designs. And also we have a brand new installer for the web version for B1 dashboard. So it's really quick and easy to install and deploy the web version of the dashboards. We had added some data ownership capabilities into B1UP, so the out-of-the-box widgets can now comply to the SAP data ownership rules. This was also a top voted request. And we have several new date keywords, and they are amazing for reports. So instead of doing boring SQL date calculations, you can simply use these new keywords like end of the week or next Friday or in 15 days to make these calculations easier. So it's really handy and convenient. So check out the documentation to learn how they work and take this advantage as well. Plan innovations. I've mentioned that we are integrating our solution portfolio to maximize the added value for you partners and customers. So in this quarter, we're going to include some out-of-the-box BaaS manufacturing dashboards. We already know which they are. They are the item information dashboard, production planning dashboard, and resource utilization dashboard. By having these out-of-the-box ones, you can duplicate them if you want, and then change them and customize them as you wish. Or you can even create your own BaaS dashboards from scratch by doing your queries and mapping them to the dashboard elements that are available. Produmex WMS. We are also planning to add more integrations within B1UP and Produmex WMS. For example, supporting the Produmex objects into our B1UP search tool, and also supporting the navigation to Produmex objects from the B1 dashboard. So by having that in the future, we can also include some out-of-the-box Produmex WMS dashboards, as we were doing now for BaaS. Reporting and automation. We have many requests and ideas to improve B1 print and delivery and B1 dashboards. These modules are being highly used by our partners and customers, and that's why we're giving them more focus now. So if you would like to have something in particular, or at least take a look at the suggestions that we already have in place, go to the community and vote, because as I mentioned before, we tend to prioritize the ones that are more popular among the community requests. So we are going to pick several from these ideas and implement them to deliver more advanced features for print and delivery and also for B1 dashboards. Even though, because every enhancement that we perform in these two modules, they are potential enhancements and possibilities also for BaaS and Produmex users. So they also make sense from the integration standpoint. So, okay, give us a shot and tell us what you guys like the most, because we are going to focus on these modules in Q2 for real. Product development mindset. So again, quality, UX, and people feedback lead our mindset. So we talked about this already, and I led the most interesting one to the end, which is cloud and web, and this feature called HTTP trigger. Have you ever wanted to make Business One communicate with other systems out there? We see this as a going trend, and we are once again solving real problems for you. With this HTTP triggers, you can make SAP Business One send messages to Microsoft Teams or Slack so that you can enhance the communication in your company by sharing the relevant information you have straight out of Business One to your favorite collaboration tool. And the best thing is this feature is already out. You can use it from the release 2019.04, which is available for download in our download page. And this is just the beginning. I mean, this is a whole new concept, right? And in addition to Microsoft Teams and Slack out-of-the-box templates that are already in place, you can also write your own code using JSON and send messages to pretty much any platform that has an API and an endpoint available, an HTTP endpoint available. We can add more templates in addition to Teams and Slack in the future. Of course, it would be nice if you guys also give us some feedback on this, or what kind of applications would you like to have connected to using this kind of triggers. And this feature is being provided by both B1UP and also print and delivery. So we have an universal function of this type and a new report action also available for triggers. It means that you can explore HTTP triggers together with all the flexibility and endless possibilities that B1 Usability Package and print and delivery together already offer, right? We have some videos already out in our YouTube channel, and I can send you the links for those videos that can show you how to use the tool and on real life examples. So they are really good applications of on how to use them. So reach me out after the presentation. There's a quick survey, so you just send me your details and contact information, and I will send you guys those links back. Okay. So this is pretty much what I was talking about. From Business One, you have B1UP, which can trigger messages to Microsoft Teams or Slack using print and delivery report actions or B1UP universal functions. This is pretty much how it works. I have a short marketing site here to share with you guys, and pretty much don't miss the chance to use the HTTP triggers and give us feedback, because these collaboration tools are a going trend. According to the survey, by the end of 2020, 41% of the organizations expect to be using Microsoft Teams and about 20% to be using Slack. So it's a quite relevant number. And on top of that, Skype for Business is still at the lead, but Microsoft will migrate their Skype users to Teams over time. So Teams and Slack are the way to go. So as I mentioned, don't miss the chance to start using this HTTP triggers from now. Be the pioneers and deliver value to your customers from day one. About the future. Well, as I mentioned for B1 iPayment and CRM for Outlook, we're going to support SAP 10.0 for sure, and also deliver a 64-bit server component, and also going through the recertification process for the SAP B1 integration, which expires after 3 years. So we're going to just get it done. Regarding cloud and web, we would like to expand the HTTP trigger functionality that I have just talked about. Besides Teams and Slack, from which platforms to make Business One send message to you would like to have this feature working? Like, is it WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Zendesk? Time and you will tell us, right? So this is something that we have in mind to expand this and make Business One more easy to adapt and to integrate with other platforms out there. Regarding B1UP online services, we got started with the exchange rates, as I told you, but more online services through SAP HANA service layer are going to come, and then no more server components will be necessary to be installed. We also have plans to have a B1UP or some B1UP functionality for the SAP Business One Thing client. Last year, SAP has announced the Thing client for B1, HTML5 based Thing client. We are still waiting for its release to explore its extensibility options. so that we can deliver also the best experience for web environments. And integrations. Well, last but not the least, more and more benefits for BASM manufacturing and Produmex WMS customers. Our goal, as I mentioned before, is to allow customization and process automation for these solutions as easy as it is already for SAP Business One, using B1UP, of course. Well, we have covered the roadmaps. So don't leave. I have still some important announcements to make, and they will only take a couple of minutes. But before those announcements, I will give you a minute to open the survey on your browser. So you can use the QR code or this short link. You can answer this survey when the webinar is over, and it takes only about 5 minutes, and your feedback is really, really valuable and help us a lot to improve. I will share links and content regarding this presentation for the ones asking for it on the survey. There's a field there that you can send your contact information. And if you're watching the recording of the webinar, you can also answer the survey because they will be still available. So, and then I will reach out to you as well. Okay, so I will just let this slide for a couple of seconds more so you can have the chance to launch the survey form. Well, announcements. As you've seen, a lot of features came from our product community. So again, I do ask for your engagement and participation. Just join the community and get started. I'm not asking for money or love. I'm just asking for honest feedback and engagement. And in return, we will deliver the best products for you, right? So it sounds like a good deal. Huh? So that's it. Just have this link in your favorites and always check out our community and participate. Well, also keep in touch. I want to talk to you. In the community, you can suggest features and vote for the ones that are already there, but I would like to go a step further. I would like to get in touch with you, partners and customers using our solutions. We can talk about the benefits, the pains and gains that you guys are facing and how our solutions can address them. I have been talking to partners and customers on a regular basis, and it has been amazing. It's really great to have you guys around. And let me know who you are and what you would like to talk about. Just fill in the survey form, and then we can book a session to chat. Every week, I book a couple of hours to talk to customers and partners, so be my guest. I'm located in Spain, so also if you're visiting Madrid, I will be more than happy to meet you personally and have a coffee and discuss ideas. So just let me know. These are my contact information, like in LinkedIn and also my email, and I'm in it. So keep in touch and let's make good things together. Another announcement, you do deserve the best from us. So what I mean with this one is that we ship software almost on a monthly basis, and we work hard to deliver great software for you guys. So it's really important that you guys take the most benefits as possible from our solutions that we design to make your life better. So we just ask for one thing. You guys should keep your software up to date. Just go to our download page and download the packages and install them, because there are a lot of new capabilities if you are using outdated software, and also stability and performance improvements. So don't miss the chance and keep your software up to date always. On top of that, we're not only having roadmaps for the horizontal solutions, you also can take a look at the other solutions roadmaps. Just also have this link in your favorites, boyum-solutions.com roadmap. And then you're going to know what we are going on next. World tour. This is really, really important. We are performing trainings worldwide, on-site trainings actually. So don't miss the chance to book your seat and learn about the solutions, because knowledge is power, right? As much as you know about Boyum solutions at all, you're going to deliver better projects and take the most benefit of our solution. So check out the locations and join us for this knowledge transfer journey. So again, the survey link. So don't forget to participate. If you didn't have the time or chance to open in your browser, do it now. And I'm looking forward to get some insights from you guys. So that's it. By now, thanks a lot for your time and interest. I hope this one was exciting, informative, and maybe a little bit fun. And I see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.